Be sure to subscribe to our channel so you can find out about more videos as they come out.
Hi, this is Cathy.
And I'm Robert Kothe. And once again, this is part 3 of a multi-part series on our favorite top 40 of our favorite Garfield items. Now again, it's not the best Garfield items ever made, it's just the ones that mean the most to us as far as Cathy's personal collection.
And the number 40 is significant of Garfield's 40th birthday this year.
Right.
So, without further ado, number 30 is Christmas lights and ornaments.
So this is a Halloween ornament.
Actually, Halloween lights.
Halloween lights. And as you can see on this video that we're playing here, one year that we actually did manage to put up our tree without dogs knocking it over, we have a number of it. My personal favorite is the red one that spins and chases in that respect. How about you?
That is a very pretty light, and I also have about 10 strands of the Garfield lights similar to the Halloween lights that Rob showed you before. And there's probably at least 100 or so ornaments on the tree, and we did have to get the rotating base for the tree so that we could put the ornaments 360 degrees around and that you'd be able to see everything. Otherwise you'd only see about the front half of the tree and not the back half of the tree, and since we have so many ornaments we couldn't really afford to lose that much of the tree.
Number 29 of our countdown are photos. Now, pictures are really important in our world, and obviously just memories of friends and things like that. But the Garfield ones that really come to mind was something called Catch the Moment. When we hosted the 2011 Collectors Convention, we brought a licensee in who was licensed to do photos with you and Garfield. Cruise photo.
Cruise photos. I do have a cruise photo album from the 25th birthday cruise back in 2003. We took a whole bunch of pictures on that cruise. Jim joked by the end of the cruise that he still had a little bit of vision out of one eye and was able to just barely still write his name. So the year 2011, when Rob and I hosted the Collectors Convention on Long Island, we were lucky enough to get the Garfield costume for the weekend. So before anybody else put the costume on, I tried it on in our living room, and Rob took a picture of me as I was looking around as Garfield, admiring all the stuff around the living room. And when we met Jim to sign my Guinness World Record, we took that photo with him just to show him, and he was kind enough to sign it, and it was really sweet that he wrote "nice job" on it, Jim Davis. So that's something very special to me. So number 28 is Suitcases. About a year or so ago on the Garfield website, they were advertising a company that was making Garfield suitcases. So they're nice travel size suitcases. I got this one, and then of course Rob was jealous, so he got that one. And they're very well made, very good quality, so I do highly recommend those if anybody's interested. I believe the link is still on Garfield.com.
And they've gotten a lot of mileage because we use them everywhere we go whenever we travel as our carry-on. All right, number 27
are cookie jars. I probably have probably about a dozen different cookie jars, but the ones back here, the Oreo cookie jars, are probably among the more rare jars. Unfortunately, a lot of these were just damaged and are not available, so if you come across those, it's definitely a good find, so I highly recommend looking for the Oreo cookie jar.
And I'm going to zoom in, but a note on this one, if you notice the eyes, they're two eyes, they're round and they're smaller. That usually denotes that it's a much older item, so this is probably early 80s, late 70s, because
there was no merchandising in the 70s. It's mid-80s.
Mid-80s.
It's mid to late 80s.
Cathy says it's mid to late 80s. But this is some of the earlier merchandising before the eyes started getting bigger and closer together.
Number 26 are watches. This is just a small sampling. We'll probably go into more detail on another video just to show you all the watches that I have, because they run the gamut from small plastic watches up to some of these are more recent purchases. Invicta.com has had some very nice Garfield collector watches in the last couple months.
Now the Oldie watches actually run backwards, which, by the way, you want to tell your jeweler that ahead of time, because when they put the battery in and change it out, they nearly have a heart attack, or at least our jeweler has, have a heart attack when the watch starts running backwards and they forget that it's a gag watch, basically. So warn your jeweler ahead of time so they don't have a heart attack. All right, number 20. Oh, that was number 6. Okay, we have a bonus item here, a bonus video. Perhaps some people out there can help us out and let us know. But we acquired this thing with somebody's collection, and personally, we just thought it's just somebody's art project or craft or something like that. But we actually saw something just like it on the internet, so we're starting to think it might be real or actually.
Well, the one we saw on eBay, somebody was trying to sell for. I think the starting bid was $500. I don't think it sold, but we haven't really been able to find any information about it.
And it's kind of abstract and violates a lot of laws of the Garfield design, so we don't know if it's a knockoff or just a.
Feel free to contact us if you know anything about this.
Oh, there's a stamp on the side. What is that? Oh, Clarence. No. Maybe it was a craft project. All right, so if anyone knows anything about that, that would be great. All right. So, as an homage, once again, on behalf of David Letterman, who went to Ball State University with, not at the same time, but Jim Davis, as an homage to David Letterman, let him rip.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe to our channel so you can find out about more videos as they come out.